All right. I think we're good. So let me just check. Welcome to Titanic VR. This is a stream of Titanic VR where I'm gonna do the story. I haven't played this game in 2 years, so it's a long time. It's made in Unity, but it's still a good game. Is there any lag on the stream? No, I don't see any buffering. Okay, I'll play new game. This is a sitting experience, just saying. On the 10th of April 1912, Titanic set sail from Southampton, UK on her maiden voyage. On the 40th of April. Okay. This photo was taken as she left Queenstown Island, her last stop before New York. Yeah, that's the last photo ever taken. She lays undisturbed at the bottom of the ocean until its discovery in 1985. VR Immersive Education presents Titanic VR. Hope the audio is good. Is the audio good? Let me just check. It's good. Yep, it's good. Okay. Let's go. What's going on? Oh, there it is. That's the sub.
Loud and clear, Dr. Lynch. You should be nearly at the sea floor. Telemetry looks good. Say 100 meters?
Wow.
Good. Excited?
Yeah, I've seen all the footage, but I mean, it's different to be so close to her.
Ever done anything like this before?
Yeah, Bismarck as a grad student, and Lusitania on vacation a couple of years back.
Hell of a resume.
Okay, that's the sub.
Alright, I've reached the seabed.
Okay,
Can't
here
see
we
much.
You're still a couple of 100 meters out, and back to manual control. Shall we run an equipment test?
Okay.
Sure, let's do this by the book.
Alright, let's run through the controls on the panel in front of you. The center left joystick allows you to move the submersible forward, back, left, and right.
Okay.
The center right joystick controls the yaw, letting you rotate left and right. Try them out now. Great. Now let's check the altitude controls.
Alright.
The lever on the far right allows you to ascend and descend.
Okay.
If you look down at your hands, you can see your controllers. The top button on your right controller is the
What does that
info
thing
button.
do?
Holding down the info button will bring up the control diagram for your handpieces. If it feels more comfortable, you can operate the submersible using these controls on your handpieces instead of physically moving the levers.
Great. How do I interact with objects?
You can interact with objects in the submersible by touching the object with your controller, and then pull the trigger to use. If you ever get stuck, just hold down the info button again to bring up the controls diagram.
Will do.
Okay.
Right, now we'll move on to the map and missions. You'll see in the middle of the console in front of you is a map. It shows your current location as a blue pointer at the bottom of the screen.
What does
As
that
you
thing do?
approach the wreck, it will slowly
Is that-
appear on the map.
A button to fire
The yellow
torpedoes?
icon is your current goal location, so you know where you should be heading. I'll update the map and your goal locations as we go through contracts.
Right.
The screen just to
Send?
the left of the console displays the mission log. It shows your current goal task. So if you aren't sure what you should be doing or looking for, check the mission log and map for more information.
Will
Got
do.
it.
Okay, you'd better place a marker before we head too far. Interact with
Oh,
the button
I
next
just
to the map to place one.
recentered. There we go. That's better. Map marker?
Marker's been placed.
You can head towards the bow. So, I had
That's
a call
a
from our main
marker,
sponsor.
okay.
Problem?
No, all fine.
Oh, that controls
Just
the
voicing
lights.
her
I
excitement
get
about
it.
us finally diving. Said she's looking forward to seeing what we can do. I've set up a call for 8 p.m. this evening.
For $45,000 a day?
Predator.
Let's just hope we find something.
Never mind the money. My doctorate is riding on this.
Who gives a shit about your doctorate? Also, time to go to the Titanic. I don't know when this actually takes place. We're 90 meters from the bow. I think the bow. This is so cool. Autopilot? I'm not gonna click that. Oh, it's a Canadian sub. Okay. I don't know really what to say. Other than this sub looks really cool. I'll just have to head for the waypoint over there.
I should get my lights ready now that I'm getting close to the bow.
The far left lever controls your sub's lights. To
Already
turn the
pressed it.
spotlights on and off, interact with the button in front of the lever.
Oh my god. 50 meters out. Okay, close to the bow. I can see it on the map.
Whoa,
There's something you don't see every day.
Oh my.
she's a beauty.
Look at that. Take her over the bow. Okay.
Okay, first things first. We've got a contract with the Titanic Society to place their commemorative plaque on the forecastle deck. Get yourself into position.
All right.
I'll just turn on that light so it's more visible for the stream. Okay. The reason I'm looking up like this is so that I can actually peek out of my headset to see the live chat.
Coming up to it now.
You'll need the Predator for this task.
Ah, the ROV.
Yep, courtesy of Flight Avionics and the latest in augmented reality technology. If you look up, you'll find a set of VR goggles and a control panel.
Okay.
To deploy the ROV, reach out and touch
I
the
know.
VR goggles with your hand controller. Then pull the trigger. The controls to maneuver the Predator are the same as the submersible. Make your way over to the plaques already laying on the deck.
Whoa.
And remember that the range is only up to 15 meters.
What?
The
What?
advantage of driving without
Let me
an
in.
umbilical.
Is there any way to boost the signal?
Yeah, but we need to upgrade the deep sea transmitter, and they don't come cheap. The generosity of our
These
sponsors
hands.
and UNS funding only goes so far. If we complete these contract jobs, we might just be able to afford some upgrades.
Woo.
What
And a
happens if I
sub.
go out of range?
The automatic recall kicks in. ROV comes straight back to the sub.
I'm here.
Okay.
Great. The plaque we're placing is in the Predator's inventory. You can access it through the menu.
Ah, how do I open the menu?
You can open the menu by
No.
pressing and releasing the info button. While in the menu, you can check your map and mission log and access the inventory. To interact with items in the inventory,
What does it say?
use the laser pointer to highlight the item
Staff
and pull the
plague.
trigger to select.
Welland family.
Okay,
David
I'll place the plaque
Wellham.
down on top of the flashing
Sandra
beacon.
Wellen. Shannon Wellen. Ormite. Emily Wellen. Kate. I don't know. A lot of plaques here. Just place it.
I'll take a photograph with the onboard camera for the society.
Great idea. They'll appreciate that. You can access the camera through the ROV inventory. Open up the menu again and select the camera icon from the inventory screen.
Okay, time to take a photograph.
Done. I'll head back to Sedna.
No need. Just press the top button on your left controller. This is the return button.
Got it.
Now you're back in the sub. Recall the ROV by pressing the button next to the ROV goggles. It's above you on the right.
Where to now?
Okay.
Hull breach on E deck. I'll mark it on your map.
We're heading for his cabin, right?
That's right. Eyewitness testimony said Henderson kept a
We
journal.
just wait for that
It
sub.
should tell us more about his activities on the final night.
I presume I'm looking for some kind of trunk.
Okay, it's in.
Henderson had a briefcase listed on the manifest. With any luck, it's still in his room.
Just light up the area a little bit. I'll go up a little bit more. I do not want to land on the ship because that will damage. That will make it deteriorate even faster than it actually is.
Dr. Lynch,
Yeah?
why are we doing this?
$45,000 a day at sea.
No, I know, but that just about covers the costs of the expedition. I meant, like, why are we taking this job in particular?
Well, put it this way. Why do you think she hired us?
Because we're academics?
Yes, but more specifically, we respect the history. It would have been cheaper for our sponsor to just hire a salvage team.
True.
And why'd you agree to take it?
Funding like this comes once in a blue moon, and I wanted to see her up close.
Whoa, that's the bridge up there. Crushed by the mast. I want to see the crow's nest. Where's the crow's nest? There it is. That thing is actually gone now because of the deterioration. So everything here is not 100% accurate to what it is today. So a lot of stuff that's disappeared over the years since last expedition. Just saying. Alright.
This breach is from the impact with the ocean floor. Anything in here is going to be messy.
I'll keep my eyes peeled.
It's towards the top of the breach. Look for the flashing beacon. I really hope the
Flashing
briefcase
beacon?
is there.
Oh! I don't want to crash into the wreck. Respect the ship. Oh, up there. I'll need the Predator for this. Oh, there it is.
Ah, found a briefcase. I just need to pick it up by holding down one of the trigger sticks. WJH. I think this is it.
Well, that's lucky. Are you going to open it?
No, not here. Assuming there's anything intact in there, it'll start degrading as soon as I open the case. I'll have to bring it back to the lab before we can take a peek.
Okay, you should put the briefcase in the Predator's storage then. Just open and close the menu again by pressing and releasing the info button.
Got it.
Let's get you to the surface. Activate the autopilot and get comfortable.
Call that one in. Little thing. There.
Alright, I'll see you in about 2 hours.
Time to go up to the surface. Nope. Whoa. Photos of the wreck. Titanic. Oh, hello.
Whoa, looks to be in good condition.
Let's get this cleaned up.
Yeah, that's in good condition.
A bone hair comb. I'll need to wash the salt out quickly before it crystallizes and the bone starts to crumble. This leather case is looking pretty sturdy, but it will need a good soaking in the desal tub to remove the salt. Then I can give it a gentle scrub with the nylon brush.
Okay. I'll move on over here. What do I do with this thing? Am I doing it right? Just move over here. And get this
Silver doesn't look great after being in the ocean. This tobacco tin is covered in silver sulfide. I'll have to gently wash this using a soft brush, making sure I don't scratch the surface underneath.
Okay.
It's come up great.
Wow. Is this a tobacco case thing? It looks as good as new now. Hey, take a look at this. You want to smoke? Yeah. What are you doing? Okay. Where do I place this thing? Do I just place it in there? There. Whoa.
These banknotes are delicate.
Ooh,
They
money!
need a good rinsing in the desalination bath. Then we can treat them in the fungicide to keep them clean before freeze drying them. It's ready for drying in the acetone bag.
Okay, freeze dry the money. This is what Dutch says. We need the money to go to paradise. Conserve the money. Where do I place this? Oh, in here? Ah, it's in my face. Close. I said close. Close. I can't reach that far. There. Maybe I'll get something more over here. What do I do with this thing? Do I just leave it in there? Or this
This
thing?
journal is pretty special. The pages seem to be a fabric paper blend. I think the desalination bath will leach out the salt. Then it can go into the PEG station before freeze drying.
Now treat it. Oh, hold on. Recenter. Hello, recenter. Oh, I just moved away from my seat. Just place it in there. Freeze dry the journal. Will do. And there you go. That's loud. I'll go back here. What do I do with this thing? Wash it. You're gonna be good as new. Be placed into the Titanic exhibition museum, along with other artifacts. What does that say? WJH. Turn the journal page. Okay.
Special package. That's interesting.
Hello? Turn the page. Hello, there's something in there. Excuse me, miss. Can you help me with this?
Here's our sponsor. We can tell her the news.
What?
Hi, team. How are you both?
Hi, Gillian. We're doing great.
We've just finished cleaning the artifacts we found today. We managed to access Henderson's cabin and retrieve his briefcase.
Wonderful.
Inside, we found his journal, a few personal items still in good condition. One interesting item is a receipt for a telegraph sent on the night of the sinking.
Oh, that is interesting. I didn't know William sent a message.
That's what we thought.
It's possible it wasn't sent, and that it's still in either the purser's office or the Marconi room. We're thinking our next dive should be to explore these rooms.
I know teams have searched the Marconi room before, but I didn't think the purser's office was accessible.
Yeah, up till now it's been off limits due to the size of ROVs, but ours is small enough to access it. We're hoping we might find the purser's record book, with the message listed.
As for the Marconi room, other dives have shown most of the furniture is deteriorated, but the telegraph canisters might have survived.
Sounds plausible. Let me know if you find anything. I'd love to see the message he sent. I've only the letters from Southampton.
I noticed something odd in his journal. On the 14th he mentions carrying some special package, but I'm sure he didn't have anything reported in the manifest.
There's
Do you have any
nothing
idea what it
here.
could be?
Well, in his last letter, he wrote about returning home message for my great-grandmother. I'll do a bit of research on my end. I can check over the manifests again to see if we missed anything.
Great, we'll let you know if we find anything tomorrow. I'm sending over photos of the items we found today.
Thanks, I really appreciate the regular updates. It's making writing much easier. We'll talk again soon.
Well, shall we call it a day?
Not quite. Gillian was kind enough to order in a stronger transmitter for our ROV. We'll need to fit it before the dive tomorrow.
Nice.
Otherwise, we won't be able to reach the purser's office.
What is that
Get on it
face?
now, then.
It's waiting for you over there.
Thanks.
So, do I just lift this thing up? Okay, I'll place this dildo thing right there. And what about this thing? Oh, in there.
She's all ready to go for tomorrow.
Cool. I'll see you in the morning then.
Alright. Next dive. To the wreck of the Titanic.
Radio check, Wilson.
Coming in nice and clear, Dr. Lynch.
Great. First up is the purser's office on C deck, correct?
Correct. To access it, you'll need to head down through the hole where the forward grand staircase was. I'll mark it on your map.
The C deck
Okay.
is pretty compressed from what I've heard.
Yeah, the impact with the sea floor bent most of the supporting pillars, so they're struggling with the weight of the floors above.
Well, I'm
With the
still
rate of decay
descending.
increasing, it won't be long before it all collapses. I'm glad we've had a chance to come down here and see it for ourselves before all this becomes inaccessible.
Yeah. It won't be long before the grand staircase collapses on itself, I think. Because those support beams are still
and she
there.
was sinking fast then. And all of
Oh,
a sudden
survivor.
she lifted up quickly, and you could hear everything crashing through her. Everything that was movable was going through her. And then she went down and seemed to come up again. So I thought, well, now I'm going to leave. And I was hanging on to a board. We had two boards, starboard and port, which said, keep clear for propeller blades. And I was hanging on to one of these, and I was getting higher and higher in the air. And I thought, well, now I'll go. And I dropped in. I had a lifebelt on. And I hit the water with a terrific crack. Luckily, I didn't hit anything when I dropped in. There were bodies all over the place. And then I looked up at the Titanic. So the propellers were right out of water. The rudder was right out. And I could see the bottom. And then gradually she glided away. And that was that. That was the last of the Titanic.
Where's the
I didn't
Titanic?
want to die. I mean, I didn't
There
see
it
much
is.
chance of living. But I was gradually getting frozen up. And by the grace of God, I came across a lifeboat.
Approaching the ship
And they
like
pulled
Robert
me in.
Ballard. Because from what I heard, he had some sort of submersible, the Argo, I think, that could only ascend once he detached some stuff. So he came up on the bridge, detached the stuff, and went up and got a view of the whole vessel. So we got, I think, pretty close like this. And he detached the stuff and went straight up really quickly, like this. And I got a quick glimpse of the deck of the Titanic. I know my history, okay? Whoa, this is... How big is this ship? There we go. Why do I turn that off? Oh my god. Just over here. This is
You'll
haunting.
need to be careful of debris when descending with the Predator. It might make it easier if you position your sub so the lights shine down the void.
Good
Hold on.
idea.
I'm gonna land on the ship. Whoa! Where is this? Is there a safe place to land somewhere? Oh, I need a safe place to land my submersible. Yeah, right here, right here. I said I was not gonna land because it damaged the structure, but this is just a game. descend. I've landed on the ship. No, I'm not gonna go down. I'm not gonna go down. I'm not gonna go down the grand staircase. Sounds like there's no real. There are no known photographs of Titanic's grand staircase. The famous photograph of the grand staircase is actually from Titanic's sister ship Olympic. Okay. Time to. Okay, I didn't land on the wreck. But that's actually good though. What deck? Where was I heading to? No, don't recall. Down to where? I think E deck. Wait, weren't I heading towards the Marconi room? Descend even further. Oh, level in here. Okay, in here. Wait, what? Where do I go? Shine your light down the void. Are you serious? Recall ROV. Wait, recall. Head on over there. And shine. There we go. C deck.
Deploying Predator. Starting to descend.
Okay, this is the boat deck. Or what was the boat deck? A deck, B deck. Oh, hello, jellyfish. You stung me several times. Fuck you. Colorful though. Okay, boat deck. A, B, C.
Here we are.
Oh, this is C deck.
Great. The purser's office and inquiry desk are on the starboard
Okay.
side. You'll need to go over the desk to get into the side room.
Starboard. I'll remove that. Whoa.
Right, I'm here.
Oh my god.
Office is to the left as you enter. Be careful. This area hasn't been explored before. We don't know what we'll find in here.
To think the last person in this room would have been Chief Purser McElroy.
The record book would have been kept in a leather pouch.
Oh my god, don't jump scare me. I hate fish. They're good, but I hate them. There's nothing there. Where do I go? Excuse me? In there. So I'll just flow through here. Reach the inquiry office. No, don't recall.
I don't see it here.
Maybe try the safe back out in the inquiry office.
Reach for the. Try the purser's office.
The doors are rusted shut. We can't check inside.
Is the pouch among the debris?
No, I can't see the leather pouch anywhere. We might be out of luck.
Oh, hello.
That's a shame.
We'll have to hope the Marconi room gives us some answers.
While we're here, we should collect a sample of the rust on the safe doors. MCPA
Oh, really?
regularly check for new species of bacteria living in rusticles, and I'm sure they'll
I'll
want
take a
a sample
photograph
of
of the
this.
scene too. They'll need to see the rusticle formations as well.
Store that in the inventory. And a photograph. Camera mode.
Done. We'd better move on to the Marconi room.
I'll mark it on your map. You'll need to head back to the sub to get there.
Make your way back up the grand staircase. Okay, will do. with the signal strength will come back. We got a sample of the rusticles to know how much the ship has deteriorated over the years.
The Marconi room isn't too far from here, just between the first funnel and your current position.
How do I get in?
Either through the skylight or the corridors. Up to you which you feel is safer.
Right, I don't want to damage the wreck. Or the ROV.
Alright. Says it, me who just tried to land on the ship. That actually that damages the ship. Okay, through the corridors. It was in here. Was it? Oh, this is haunting. I'm gonna get nightmares from this. Holy typo. Oh, I think it was in here. Nope. Not in there. Where is the Marconi room? Are you? Enter the Marconi room. It was over here. It looked like it was nothing there. Here it is.
I'm in. Really isn't much left here, is there?
No, not really. Most of the furniture was wood, so it's almost all deteriorated.
There's a lot of debris on the ground, and a few broken canisters.
Few broken canisters. Oh. Store that. Store. Don't! Oh my god. Store that. Store that. Okay, I'll return to the surface. Head back into position. And ROV recall. I'll just wait for the ROV to head back. Or come back. Hello, ROV. There it is. Hello. Okay, I'll get the light up. Okay, wait for the bling. There.
Alright, heading back up now.
See you soon, Doctor.
And there we go.
These brass canisters will need a good scrub in fresh water. They'll stop them from oxidizing when they dry.
Okay. La 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 la. Look at me, Mom. I'm brushing artifacts for a living. Freeze dry? Do I freeze dry? I think I freeze dry. Do I freeze dry? What'd I do with it? I didn't pay attention. Do I store it here? No. Oh, I open it.
I'm surprised these paper messages survived. They'll need to be soaked in the desal bath and then in the fungicide tub.
Desalination, I think. Third Marconi message.
Ready for freeze drying.
Okay, time to freeze dry. What about these? Okay, I'll get this one ready.
Transfer to Titanic. Find ship, fine weather. Arrive Wednesday with special delivery. Love, William.
He mentions the package again. Maybe he really did have something stowed in the cargo hold.
Nothing was listed on the manifest.
A lot of things weren't.
He could have been referring to anything, though. It might have been something special in his suitcase or in the purser's safe.
We can still search the cargo hold as a start.
Yeah, we'll check it out next dive.
That old hag again.
Right on time.
Hello, team.
Hey, Gillian.
We recovered the message from the
Look at that
Marconi
old
room,
hag.
but it doesn't really give us any new information.
That's still great news. I daren't have hoped you'd find it. What does it say?
Yeah.
We're sending you through a photo of the message now.
Thank you. Ah, it adds another layer to the story, doesn't it?
He must have thought himself lucky to have been transferred to Titanic.
The coal strike meant many people were upgraded to Titanic.
Such a tragedy.
William refers to a delivery in this message, so we're assuming he may have kept something in the cargo hold. We're planning to head down there next dive to check it out. Depending on what it was, there's a chance it survived.
Did you find anything we missed in the cargo manifests?
No, but I've been doing a bit of extra sleuthing. I found out that there was a registered parcel traveling on the Titanic with a Mr. W.J. Henderson's name on it. Is it possible that the gift was traveling as mail and not cargo?
Yeah, that's a possibility. They could have also been
Did
two
you just
separate
assume
packages. The only way to know would be
cargo's
to check
gender?
both rooms.
The mailroom used to be off limits,
Oh.
but we can access it through a new hole in the cargo hold wall. Our
There's the
ROV will
objective.
need another transmitter upgrade to delve that deep, though, and a longer-lasting battery.
That's not an issue, Doctor.
Do you have any idea of the size of the parcel? What's inside it?
No. Could have been anything, really. The registered weight suggests something small, and Mary liked delicate things. Maybe something French? She loved southern France.
Could it have been a religious gift? I read the Hendersons were very involved in their local church.
Yes, definitely.
Blah,
In fact, I'm
blah,
surprised
blah.
William's
Let me
Bible
dive.
wasn't in the suitcase you recovered. He was known to carry it everywhere.
Maybe he had it with him during the sinking.
Perhaps. There are mixed reports about his final moments, unfortunately. I'm not sure we'll ever find out what really happened.
Well, we'll try our best to find out. Hopefully we can learn more about him from the next dive.
I do hope so. I want to tell my great-grandfather's story accurately in this biography.
Shut
We'll
up.
speak again tomorrow, after the dive.
Yes, thank you. Talk to you then.
Right, we better get those upgrades for Predator sorted then.
I'll get on it now.
We need to get it ready again. Okay, I'll get the Predator ready. What's that? Get this thing out. Get this thing in. New battery. I guess it's in here.
She's good to go.
Thanks.
Alright, time to dive.
Radio
Right,
check, CCGS
back in the
Wilson.
sub.
Signal is great, Dr. Lynch.
All right.
I'm just marking the cargo hold on your map. You can access it from the number 2 hatch on the forward well deck.
I'll make my way to the hatch and deploy Predator.
Okay. Oh, the music. It's haunting.
I remember it all. Very
Ava
clearly
Hart.
from the moment that my father wakened me, because of course I was in bed and asleep, until I saw that ship sink, and afterwards when I heard the people drown. I remember it all vividly.
Do you remember the panic, the fright? Were you panicked and frightened, or did you kind of, being 7 years of age, not really take it all in?
Oh no, I took it all in, but the panic started, of course, after the all too few lifeboats had gone, and people were coming up on deck hoping to get into a lifeboat, and there weren't any boats for them. That's when the panic started, which we could hear when we were in the
And I
lifeboat.
suppose as a very young person, you could see adults panicking and
Oh,
screaming.
yes,
Must have been
indeed.
absolutely
Dreadful,
horrific.
dreadful.
And your father went down with the ship.
Yes, he did.
Your mother, however, was
She
spared
was saved
with you.
with me, yes, that's right.
And
That must be haunting.
I hate to drag it up, but do you remember going away in one of the dinghies and looking back at the ship?
I do indeed, yes. Very clearly, and to this day I hate looking at pictures of ships.
She hated looking at pictures of the Titanic after the disaster. I mean, I can understand that. And her father went down with the ship? It must be just horrible. She was a kid when she went down. When she was on the Titanic. I've seen photographs of her as a kid. So her father died, she was a second-class passenger. Her mother couldn't sleep. Because she had a bad feeling about the ship. Okay, I guess I'll head up here. Over the bow. Oh, I'm entering the cargo hold. Wait, can I see the Titanic text? I'll see if I can actually see if it says Titanic. So I've noticed that I got 107 subs. I mean, I had 103 a few weeks ago. So thank you guys so much. I'll update that later. Where does it say? There's the anchor. Where is... I don't know where it is. Was it on the forward? I need to look very closely for the logo. No, the text. Where it says Titanic. If it hasn't disappeared. This is not a part of the objective. I'm just doing something here. Nah, I can't see it. Okay, onwards with the objective. Who did that? Hello, Noob W. I'll head on over to the cargo hold on the bow. I'll shine the light down there. Oh, wrong cargo hold. There's the mast. And the crow's nest should be somewhere. There it is, the crow's nest. It has actually rotten away right now. I know that the Titanic sign is in the front. It's out at the bow of the ship. But I couldn't actually find it. I guess it has disappeared. It's under some... Maybe it's underneath some rusticles.
It might be a good idea to shine your sublights down the void again. There will be
Roger.
a lot of debris down there.
Heading down now.
Okay, Predator. Let's go. Where am I going though? Descend. Okay, I'll just descend. This is haunting. Can't imagine. Imagine being a survivor of the Titanic and seeing where the same stateroom that you was in 100 years ago. Just keep descending to the very bottom. To the very bottom. Okay.
You were right about the debris.
The cargo crates and barrels in here have almost all disintegrated.
I didn't realize it was
Yeah,
carrying
no
so much
shit.
cargo. Surely this wasn't all just for passengers.
No, most of this was produce and commercial goods being shipped to the United States, along with the passenger cargo.
I'll have a look around here before moving on to the mailroom. See if I can find anything related to Henderson.
No, don't recall. Hold on. Smooth. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'll go over here and see if I can find something here about grandfather of that old hag.
I can't see anything useful here. If he did have a package, it looks to be long gone.
Let's check out the mailroom then.
Where's the access point again?
It's in the side of the wall towards the back of the room. You'll see the metal has deteriorated there.
It looks like some areas are decaying faster than others.
I'll head
Yeah,
over
it
here.
is. We have a request from a conservation group to photograph the opening so the decay can be monitored.
No problem.
Wait, what? Oh, I'll head over here. Okay. Excuse me, where do I go? I don't know where to go. The objective is over there. Enter the mailroom. Oh, over there, okay. Hello? I would like to post some mail here. Got... Can you try to name John Marston? Nah, I'm just kidding.
Done. I'm through to the mailroom.
I'm here to post the mail.
Deck plans show there is a parcel room to the right of the mailroom, near the stairs.
Near the stairs. Where are the stairs?
This room is pretty well preserved. Even the mail sacks look to be in decent condition.
The deeper you
I
get
can't
into
see
the
anything
ship,
here.
the more Try the bags
There we
near
go.
the stairs.
Found
There
the New
should be
York
some
bag.
sacks of registered. Can you see Henderson's name on any packages?
Oh, these things. What am I looking for?
Found one for a W.J. Henderson. I think this is it. The packaging isn't in great condition, but the contents look okay.
I can't believe we found
Okay, I
it.
got it.
Is there anything else there with his name on it?
I can't
What
see
is
anything
that?
else. I'll make my way up now.
Great.
I need
See
to
you
open my
soon.
phone to read the chat. Do I recall my sub? You should try out a game called Firefight Simulator. It's a very good game. Is it on VR? Waiting for the ROV. ROV, hurry up! We gotta get to the surface. I'll just do this.
Hey,
There we
Gene. I'll just get this cleaned up before our call.
I'm surprised the packaging survived at all.
This case will need a bit of care. A soak, scrub, PEG bath, and then drying.
Wash. I'll just turn that around. LT plier parts. Okay. Good as new. So, freeze dry? Yep. Highly flammable gas. Keep flames and heat away. No smoking. What now? Oh. Are you... I just need to look at over there. Freeze dry. I just freeze dried it. Where is it? ghost? Look, where it is? Where is it? What just happened? Did it glitch? I think it glitched. No, I don't think so, but basically you are being a firefighter and you have to drive to the fire and breach into the house, and it can fall apart and save victims, and it also got good graphics. Okay, I will check it out. Does it cost money? Excuse me. Where did that thing go? It's over here. Freeze dry. The perfume case. There you go. Come on, close. Finally. Whoa.
Luckily, glass and gold don't need much attention when recovered. Just a quick scrub to remove the dirt.
Quick scrub, okay.
It's beautiful.
Gillian will be so excited to see this perfume bottle. I guess it being French is correct.
Hi,
Oh, the
Julian.
old hag is calling.
Hello.
Hello,
What
old
happened
hag.
Today?
We made our way into the cargo hold and mail room and found William's gift. It was a small parcel in the registered mail sacks.
That's amazing. I honestly thought that it was a long shot to recover the parcel. What's inside?
A leather case containing a small glass perfume bottle. Looks like gold detailing, and you were right with your suspicions. It's French.
I knew it.
I'll send through a photo.
Now that this is recovered, though, I don't know where we should search next.
Honestly, we aren't sure either.
We were hoping the journal and his gift might give us some indication of William's final movements, but we're at a dead end.
You should continue your search of the bow. There's still a large portion of the ship unexplored.
Yeah, we need to take advantage of this good weather.
What area should we explore next, then?
I suggest the D-deck reception area and Turkish baths.
We haven't really ventured into the debris field yet, either.
Turkish
It
bath.
covers such a large area, though, 3 by 5 miles, and some areas are denser in artifacts than others. It would take us years to search the entire area.
What about that mosaic imaging of the wreck completed recently? Could we identify smaller areas to search from those images?
The divers focused on mapping out the wreck itself more than the debris field. But I heard some other diving teams have started on the surrounding areas as well.
I could contact those dive teams to find out what they have mapped. They may have finished some of the denser debris areas.
It's worth a shot. Let us know what you learn.
In the meantime, we'll keep looking for clues and let you know if we find anything of interest.
Thanks. I hope to hear from you soon.
Why the D-deck
55
reception
pounds,
area and Turkish
so
bath?
we'll expect-
They're both
Okay.
areas Henderson would have visited, and we have jobs from other contractors in those areas, so it's a good opportunity. 2 birds, 1 stone, you know?
Fair enough. Will we need any upgrades for this next ad?
Yeah, we need to attach some specialty equipment to Predator for these contracts. The D-deck reception is a basic photography opportunity.
I had to move my hair
so
away.
That's fine. But the Turkish baths is a recovery job.
A recovery?
Another dive team was
When are we
searching that
recovering
area,
now?
and their tethered ROV lost communication with the submersible. They've asked us to recover their ROV for them, and they've been kind enough to supply us with the necessary upgrades.
Do you think it'll be difficult to get out?
Not sure yet. We'll find out when we get down there and try. The ROV looks to be trapped under a piece of pipe, so we'll need to lift the pipe and then drag it out with a hook.
What equipment have they given us?
It's sitting over there on the table next to Predator. Should be easy enough to attach it all.
I'll get onto it now, then.
Whoa. Just teleported here.
This hook and rope will be useful when I rescue the downed ROV.
Time to fish. Whatever this thing is. Does that go there? Yep. It goes over here.
This
And this
flotation
thing.
gear will help me rescue the downed
It's
ROV.
a nuclear bomb.
There's an empty float bag, all attached. She's ready for
Thanks.
tomorrow.
Get some rest. We've got a big day tomorrow.
Alright, time to fly.
Radio check.
Crystal clear, Dr. Lynch.
Okay, making my way to the D-deck reception area now. I can access this through the forward grand staircase, right?
Yeah, marking it on your map now. You'll need to park off to the side of the staircase this time, leaving the opening clear.
Okay, I just had to recenter. Oh, we're still descending, okay. I'll point that a little bit further up. Well, here's some little survivor.
Night of April the 14th,
Charles Lightoller,
we all,
second officer.
that is, the captain and officers, knew perfectly well that we were just about entering the region where ice might be sighted at that particular time of the year, and had taken all necessary precautions. We were steaming that night at a good 22 knots. At 10 o'clock, I was relieved as officer of the watch by Murdoch, W.M. Murdoch. Of course, he knew nothing of the death trap lying ahead of us any more than I did. And so, 5 bells, 6 bells, and 7 bells went by. But barely 10 minutes had passed after the sound of the last bell when there were 3 sharp clangs on the crow's nest bell, followed by a cry from the lookout cage, "Ice right ahead, sir." Murdoch evidently saw the mass of ice practically at the same time as the lookout men, and shouted, "Hard a starboard, full speed astern." Her bow swung a bit, but not enough, and she struck. She took the blow along her starboard side, masses of ice actually falling on the fore deck.
That must have been tough for the passengers. Imagine seeing the ship that you thought was
Look at patches
unsinkable.
of damage on the deck.
Oh my
I
god.
thought it would all deteriorate at the
Shut
same
up.
rate.
Those sections are deteriorating faster because of visitors to the site. Some people land their subs on deck, making it deteriorate faster.
Isn't conservation of this site meant to be important?
It is. It just took a while for people to realize what was causing the damage. No one lands on the wreck now.
Oh wait, aren't the subs
Except
supposed to be
me.
neutrally buoyant?
They are, but the scratching of the surface is what causes fast deterioration, not the weight. It's better to just not touch anything.
Alright. Shine the light, maybe? And there. Predator.
I'm at the staircase, descending to D-deck now.
D deck. Boat deck. A deck. B, C, D. Wait. Boat A, B, C, D. All the way down there. Ah! Jellyfish. Hello, little guy. I can't speak. Hello, little guy. Ah! Die.
Alright, I'm at D-deck.
Is this...
Great. The area in front of you is the
ABCD.
reception area.
Oh, this is
Head
big
forward
deck.
and you'll find a grand piano on the port side.
Is that what I'm photographing?
Yeah, an American historian is writing about the Titanic's musicians and wants a clear photograph of the piano.
Okay, I'm looking for a piano. Does he want to play music? Is that it?
Can't believe this survived.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Like something out of a film.
Bow, 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 bow. I don't know. Well, I'll take a photograph.
I think this is the first room Henderson would have seen when he boarded.
Did you want to take a minute to look around?
Yeah, can I?
Of course. The next task is the recovery in the Turkish baths. So head down the grand staircase when you're finished here.
Okay, heading down to the grand staircase. Return to the grand staircase. I guess I'll rescue the ROV. Oh, there's still some structure from
Alright, I'm
the
ready.
grand staircase.
Turkish
It actually
baths are at the
floated
bottom
out.
of the staircase, right?
Yep, straight down and off to starboard.
The reason nothing's here now is because during the descent of Titanic, because this grand staircase was mostly made out of wood, the whole thing came apart and it flooded out. And some people in the water said that they saw a bunch of debris floating around made of wood, and that was probably from the grand staircase itself. It's shown by the deleted scene behind the scenes of the Titanic 1997 movie. During the flooding scene of the Grand Staircase, you could see that it actually floated out.
I'm in the baths now.
There it is.
See the ROV here pinned under a pipe.
Great. You'll need to get into position and attach the flotation bag to the pipe. The flotation bag is in the Predator's storage compartment.
Got it.
Done.
Okay.
It's a balloon.
Last step is to activate the tank, and it should fill the bag. You can activate it from the menu on your right-hand controller.
Hey, it's working. The pipe is lifting.
Great. When the pipe's completely lifted, you can attach your hook and drag the ROV out of here.
Right. Ah, I think the motor failed. My arm's not responding.
Is everything else
Are
okay?
you serious?
Is the line attached?
Yeah, everything else is operational, and the line's still connected.
Okay, we'll fix the arm when you're back on the surface, but for now, you'll have to be extra cautious. You need to drag the ROV back out to the grand staircase. The extra weight is going to make your controls tricky.
No, you're not wrong there. Predator's really struggling. I'll need to use my other arm until we get this damaged one replaced. This is going to be difficult.
Just take it nice and slow.
I ain't taking it slow. I'm a speedrunner. Not really.
Am I towing this thing all the way back to the sub?
No, we've an easier way to get out of the wreck. Let me know when you're at the staircase.
I'm at the staircase now. Where's the sub? Oh. Come here. Doggy. Come here. Good dog. And we'll head up here. Come on, dog. Come up. Ugh! Ugly ass fish. Is that the same jellyfish? Man, you're slow.
I'm at the staircase again.
The next step is to attach a tracker to the ROV. There is one in your compartment.
Okay.
A tracker? Where do I attach?
Now what?
There it is.
Now remove the hook and let it float straight up to the surface. The other diving team will be able to track it and pick it up.
Now how do I release the hook?
Well, there she goes. Should I follow it up?
No, we aren't finished down here yet.
What's left to do?
We need to collect the gear we left in the Turkish baths.
The flotation gear?
Yeah, it's too expensive to leave down here. You need to deflate the balloon and remove it from the pipe.
Okay, back to the Turkish baths then. And my hand is not working. Are you serious? I can't go down there? You can hear the ROV's engine. Where is it? Okay, it's over here. This is haunting. Very haunting. There it is. Okay. Come to daddy.
All done. I'm heading back up.
Great. See you soon. I'll get the lab ready to
Oh
repair
crap,
Predator.
you almost died. Where do I go now? Activate the autopilot. Okay. ROV, come back out of the dead. I don't know what I said. Nice. I'm so good at speaking English, man. That was obviously sarcasm. Coming back up. Okay, we didn't retrieve anything though.
Looks like the motor went.
Yeah, we're lucky it's easy to replace. Hey, Gillian.
How are you doing?
As well as can be expected, I guess.
How did you go with the dive teams? Did you find anything?
They're so
Not really.
small.
I contacted them and looked over the areas of the debris field that they've mapped using cameras. The images are highly detailed, but I couldn't see anything interesting there. They've suggested we consider mapping out an unexplored area.
Well, we could take on that contract for you if you want. Our submersible is capable. It's already fitted with sonar and cameras.
And we haven't found anything else related to Henderson inside the ship. I think we should start looking outside the bow.
Yes, I agree. We may get lucky and find William.
And even if we don't, we'll still be contributing to research of the ship and her passengers.
Do you have the coordinates for the area they want us to check?
Yes, I'll send them through. Oh, I forgot to mention, I'm going to the Titanic convention in Southampton tomorrow.
Oh great, getting some research done?
Hopefully. It's a good opportunity to meet some of the other relatives of passengers and hear their stories. There's also a demo for a Titanic computer game being shown. Apparently, it's been in development for almost 10 years, but the developers are saying it'll be released soon.
It better be. I backed it on Funstream years ago.
Is that a reference to Honor and Glory?
Let us know how it goes. I'd love to hear some stories about Henderson.
I suppose we should prepare for the next dive then.
We've got a lot to do before we head out. Thanks for the update, Jillian.
Not a problem. Let me know how you get on tomorrow.
Will do. Talk later. I suppose I better fix that arm.
Shouldn't take you too long. There's a replacement one on the table.
Oh. That's an old arm. It's not a new one. What, this one? And this one.
All done. See you tomorrow.
Alright, back to
See
the
you
wreck.
then.
Let's go. Recenter.
Radio check.
Crystal clear, Dr. Lynch.
Alright, let's get this scanning started.
I've marked the starting point on your map.
So what's the process exactly?
Well, it can be a little repetitive, but takes a fair bit of skill. Basically, you need to mow the lawn with your sub.
Mow the lawn? What?
No.
You need to scan up and down the area following a strict pattern, making sure you cover the entire area. The data you collect doing this will allow us to create a 3D detailed map of the area. And this will help researchers identify items amongst the debris field.
Right, so if I don't follow the lines perfectly, I risk missing a bit?
Yeah, pretty much. The submersible you're in is already fitted with both sonar and optical equipment for this exact
I was
purpose.
descending the entire
If you can't
time.
make a full mosaic from the images you collect, the blame is kind of on you and your piloting skills.
No pressure then.
Where's the Titanic? I don't think it's... Yeah, it's not anywhere near here. I think I'm in the debris field.
Well, we were standing on the steerage, third class they call it, and then we couldn't get up to second. And of course then there was one man with us, and he was our guardian angel, and he said, for God's sake, let the women up. So at that I got up
And then you
second.
And then you got into a lifeboat.
No, then I had to go to first cabin. The lifeboats were only going from first cabin. So there was a man on the second deck, and he asked me to go on his shoulder, and I climbed over, and then I think it was the last boat that was going out.
Did you take
They didn't want to let me on because there was too many on the boat already.
But you got into the boat.
But I said to the man I'd like to go with my sister because there was a neighbor with me, and I thought he'd feel... Because I didn't want to lose the crowd. I didn't really think it was any danger, but I thought I'd miss them in the dark, you know, it was very dark.
Did you see the ship sink?
Oh, yes. I was looking at it sinking when we were in the lifeboat, because we were in the lifeboats for 9 hours.
And then which ship rescued
For
you?
9 hours.
Carpathia picked us up then nearly in the morning, about 9 o'clock or something.
That's haunting. Didn't most of the third class passengers actually die? I think about 75% died. Okay, we're here.
Alright, here we are.
Great. I'm just updating your map with the new path for
I
scanning.
have to mow
You'll need
all
to
of
try and
that.
follow the lines as well as you can. If you go off track, try to get back on and keep going.
Will do.
And remember to keep your eyes peeled for anything relating to Henderson.
What exactly should I be looking for?
His Bible, a pocket watch with his initials, his coat, shoes, anything that might have survived.
Right.
Okay. So I'm mowing the lawn.
So tragic. 59 children died during the sinking. the majority coming from third-class families.
Okay, keep on mowing the lawn. Oh, there's something there. I just mowed that one. A little bit of grass. We don't need no tall grass here. Okay. That's done for. Whoa, what's that?
This tableware would have come from one of the dining saloons. There were 3 separate dining saloons on board, one for each class.
Oh. Thought it was a body for a second there. ROV recall. Thankfully it wasn't a body. Okay. Keep on mowing the lawn. Okay, I'll go on over here and mow this part too. Okay, there we go. This can get a little bit boring. Just mowing the lawn as quickly as possible and as carefully as possible too. Yeah, I don't think I can actually fuck up.
Pairs of leather boots are grim reminders
Right.
of the human loss of the Titanic accident. This is someone's grave.
What? What? Oh! Somebody was here. There was a body right here. You can't be... Okay. Okay. Is the in-game audio working? There was a body right... Okay, yeah, the in-game audio is working. Okay. It is playing. So I'm just not talking to myself. That's good. Okay, I'll return. Or I'll be recall. Okay. Keep mowing the lawn. Can I actually descend to cover a lot more here? Yes, I can. There we go. Go over here. Mow this part. Move on over here. Mow that part. Over here, mow that part. Just check if I got everything. No, I did not get everything. Right there. It's all coming together. Did I get that part? Yes, I did. Okay, time to get this part now. Real-time site layout. No. The crow's nest is gone. What's this? I don't want to know. I do not want to know. I'll just turn. Did I get everything? I think I got everything.
I didn't see anything jumping out
There
at
we
me
go.
Yeah, that's okay. We can double check the images when you get back up here. They're coming through now. Hopefully something will pop up. Next up is to place a hydrophone. I've marked the location on your map.
Okay,
I'll
Toby,
head over there
please.
now.
A hydrophone, whatever that is. Is it nuclear waste? We can dump some nuclear waste here.
Sorry, but I'm not familiar with this kind of task. What's a hydrophone?
Underwater microphone. They're used to record underwater vibrations, like animal sounds and seismic activity.
Why has NCPA asked us to set up a Okay, you'll need to dispatch Predator and use the arms to place the hydrophone. It's in the storage compartment.
Alright.
I can land here because this is not the wreck. And hydrophone, place.
What's with the center casing?
Well, that's all the batteries and computers needed to run the hydrophone and record the data. In a couple of years, they'll organize it to be collected again so they can study the recordings.
That's amazing. Do you need to activate anything?
Nope, it's all set up. Right, what's next then?
Our final contract for today is from a Lebanese society. They want to see detailed images of the funnels. I have the coordinates. I'll mark them on your map.
Another easy contract.
It pays the bills.
I'll head there now. I didn't realize there was a Lebanese Titanic society. Were there many Lebanese on board?
Oh yeah, there was a large Arabic community on board. Over 100 migrants from Lebanon, Syria and Egypt. Unfortunately, most Arabic names were anglicized on the passenger list, leading to confusion when reporting which people died or survived.
It must have been scary for those passengers who didn't speak English. They couldn't have known what was happening.
Exactly. But I mean, they got on Titanic at Southampton and Cherbourg, France, and also Queenstown, Ireland. So most of them were English speakers, and they should know to speak English because it's a British ship or Irish ship. Oi mate, 3 head. 30 meters out. Oh, funnel. What the funnel is that? Detailed image of the funnel.
All done.
Great, they'll be happy with those images.
Anything else?
Nope, that's all for today. You're free to explore or head up to the surface.
I think I'll explore a little.
As I press the autopilot. There we go, done.
Oh hey, come check this out.
Wow, that worked out great.
You aced piloting Sedna. This mosaic has come together really well. I've started going through the images, but haven't found anything so far resembling Henderson's items.
That's a shame.
Where's my
How
scans?
long will it take to go through all the images?
I think I can have them all done tomorrow evening. I really hope we find something.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, hello, old
Hello,
hag.
Ethan, Jean. How'd you both manage today?
Hi, Jillian.
I think we did well. We've scanned the area and I've started processing the images.
Oh, wonderful news.
Hello,
When do you think they'll be done?
Jillian
I'd say
Vanderberg.
tomorrow evening. How did the
Vanderberg,
convention go?
Hindenburg.
It was marvelous. So many people came, and I got to hear a huge range of stories.
Old
I'll definitely
Hindenburg.
be attending the next one.
Did you hear anything about Henderson?
Yes, actually. One lady in particular said her grandmother, Anne, was a survivor and spoke of the accident regularly. She remembers Anne talking about the kindness of a Scottish gent who helped families board lifeboats on the starboard side. Apparently, once he learnt teenage boys were being banned from boats on the port side of the ship, he went up and down the boat deck telling them to try on the other side.
Sounds like Henderson. How did she know it was him and not another passenger?
He was well known in business circles, wasn't he?
Yes, Anne didn't realize who it was at the time, but her mother did. Years later, she found letters her mother had written to friends about the kindness of William Henderson and other men who helped passengers. She was thankful that he thought it important to keep families
What are you
together.
looking at?
That's an impressive story.
What
Does
kind
her
of look
family
is
still have
that?
the letter?
That's not natural.
Yes, but she didn't bring it with her. She'll email me through a copy when she can.
It'd be a great thing to include in the biography.
I'd love to accompany it with an image of his final resting place. I hope we'll spot something in these scanned images.
I guess we'll find out tomorrow.
Do you have a plan if we don't find anything in the images?
We'd be at another dead end. I suppose we could select another area and rescan, but I don't wish to keep doing that. My funding can only go so far, and I fear the search would need to be shelved.
That's all right. We understand.
I'd love for us to find him, but if we don't have evidence to follow...
We'll keep searching the debris field and let you know if we find something. You never know, we might find a new lead tomorrow.
I hope so. In the meantime, I'll keep looking for another lead here.
We'll talk again tomorrow evening.
Speak to you.
Okay.
So, what's our itinerary for tomorrow's dive?
Just one contract job for tomorrow, but it's an interesting one. You'll be assisting Mr. Ocean to film his documentary on the wreck.
Mr. Ocean, as in the big shot Hollywood director Eddie Ocean.
That's the one. He's requested you help light up the wreck with your sub, while he films from another sub. He'll be communicating with you directly through the radio.
Wow, this'll be great.
It'll be an experience for sure, but he's known to have a bit of a temper, so you'll need to make sure you're fast and efficient.
Right. Will you be helping me?
No, unfortunately. I'll be spending the entire day here in the lab, searching through the images. You're on your own for this one.
Anyone else there?
Ocean has 2 historians in the sub with him, but they won't be much help to you. They're just there to assist him. Mr. Ocean has kindly provided us with new wide beam lights. Should give you good coverage, and you can use your normal lights for spotlight work.
Okay. I'm gonna help
Radio
James
check, Wilson.
Cameron.
All clear, Dr. Lynch. I think you're set. Just remember to only turn on your wide beam lights when you are directed to by Mr.
Can't
Ocean.
I leave them on all the time?
No, they'll drain your battery faster.
Alright, I think I'm ready.
You'll need to change over to channel 95 to
whoa.
speak with Mr. Ocean. His call
Hi.
sign is Ocean 1.
Great. Thanks, Gene. I'll talk to you later.
That was around the time I won my first Academy Award. As you know, I've won a fair few since then.
Yes. Very interesting. I'd just like to thank you again for having us here. We're big fans of your work.
I know, son.
Ocean 1, this is Sedna.
Sedna, this is Ocean 1. Welcome to my palace.
Good to be here.
Dr. Lynch, I have my right-hand men here, Harold Walsh and Sean Jones. Say hi to the doctor, boys.
Hello there. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Alrighty, down to business. We're filming sections of the bow today for my upcoming film. It's an educational documentary showing how much I've learned about the ship. And of course, it'll also be a great follow-up to my award-winning film. I'm guessing you've seen it?
Yeah, a while ago.
Of course you have. It's everyone's favorite. I'll be
Whatever you say.
from my sub while you'll provide extra lighting.
Right.
We've 6 locations to get through today, so we'd better get moving. First up is a shot of the bow. Get into position. Oh, and make sure all other transceivers are off. I'm a patient man, but I won't stand for interruptions.
Yeah, sure.
The bow is a great place to start, Mr. Ocean. So many interesting things located here. The anchors, the ship's name, the iceberg damage. What part will we be filming first, Mr. Ocean?
A panning shot up the stem, finishing where John and Daisy stood in my film.
John and Daisy. Is that supposed to be Ross and
I
Jack?
didn't realize John and Daisy were based on real people.
Oh, they're not, but it's such a poignant shot from my film, I just have to recreate it. The fans will be...
Wouldn't it be more educational to show areas with real history?
Ah, Walsh, we will. But I want to start by filming the most important locations, ones that are linked to my films. We need to start by reminding people about the tragedy of the ship, to capture that...
The scene with John and Daisy. Very emotional.
Of course it was. That movie was a visual masterpiece. And this documentary will be even better.
Whatever you say. That guy sure has the temper. That's the bout. Get into position. 20 meters out. Okay, I'm here with James Cameron. Or a rip-off of James Cameron. Ascend. Four meters up. 3.
Lynch, Lynch, turn on your... Yes, that's what I'm looking for. Your lights at that angle are perfect. I'm a genius. You might be asking yourself, how does Eddie Ocean come up with these brilliant ideas? These great shots?
What?
And it all comes down to one thing.
Research?
Experience?
Imagination! That's all you need. Imagination.
And funding?
Well, obviously cash is important too, but it's mainly imagination.
The dialogue is not the same as the text here.
Ah! Don't blind me! Turn off your lights! Do you even
Sorry,
know what
yeah.
you're doing?
Where to now?
To the port side anchor. Hurry up!
The port anchor is an excellent choice for footage.
Well, of course it is. That's why I'm heading there.
Did you know there were a total of 5 anchors on board Titanic?
5?
Yes, 3 at the bow and the 2 kedge anchors. One on the starboard forecastle deck and the other next to the stern flagpole.
Fascinating.
All right, here we are. Get into position. I don't have all day.
Okay. Guess I'll get into position with James Cameron. I don't like that guy. I like James Cameron more. John and Daisy. And he's talking about he's making a documentary about his movie.
Light it up! Now, Lynch!
So, Harold and Sean, what brings you to the wreck?
We are mainly here to assist Mr. Ocean in this expedition. We're producers on this documentary, but we also wanted to see the wreck for ourselves. We've been fans of the Titanic for a long, long time.
And fans of Mr. Ocean, of course.
Cut the chatter! There's an artist at work. Done! Next is Molly Brown's room. I want a shot of that brass bed.
Margaret Brown, Mr. Ocean. She was never known as Molly.
Whatever, Walsh. I don't care.
Sorry, where are we heading?
To B-deck, of course.
But wasn't her room on E-deck? Her account in the Newport Herald said.
I don't care what her account said. I have the camera, and I say it was this room.
Shut up, Mr. Ocean.
Dragging your feet.
Who's called Ocean anyway?
Where do you want me?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe there in front of the window? Get in there! Nice and close.
I don't like your temper, old man. You better cut that attitude, or else I'm gonna resurface. Okay, there we go. Hello, James Cameron. Heading over here. 10 meters. And right there. Oh, a bit closer. Wait, what? What? There.
No brass bed here. Well, that's all right. We can work around it. No! What are you doing? You're in the shot.
I haven't moved. I'm in the same spot.
I'm surrounded by incompetence. You realize who I am, right? We'll have to shoot it again. Move back. And make
Okay,
sure
okay.
you keep out of the shot.
Jesus.
Sorry. Yeah.
I didn't know James Cameron has such a bad attitude towards people. I know this is a ripoff of James Cameron. But come on, I'm joking. There's the crow's nest. Send. There we go. Wait for Mr. Ocean to finish the shot. Okay.
You see, that wasn't too hard, was it? If you focus, you can actually learn something about filmmaking.
Shut the fuck
Next
up.
up is the captain's quarters. I want a shot of his bathtub and bedroom. Get over there.
I guess he left the water running. Turn off. Time to go. Can I crash into him? Wow, he's faster than my sub. I want a faster sub.
We're going
Goddamn
to cover
Canadians.
both the bathroom and
Just kidding,
bedroom.
just kidding.
Just make sure you
It
keep
was
out of the
state-of-the-art on
shot.
the ship. Give you a choice of fresh or salt water, hot or cold.
Salt water?
It was considered therapeutic at the time, although most wealthy people only washed once a week.
Before.
Well, I've seen pictures.
Just
Tell
once
you
a
what's
week.
Therapeutic. Diving, especially at this site. I love to come here and relax while filming. It's so calm and peaceful.
I can only imagine.
All right,
we go.
positioning, lights, come on.
Shut the hell up. This guy has quite an attitude towards me.
We're going to cover both the bathroom and bedroom. Just make sure you keep out of the shot.
Right.
Yeah, that's good. The angle's great. And now, the bedroom. What? No, I can't talk. I'm at the bottom of the ocean. Do you know how unprofessional this is? To contact me in the middle of a shoot? Yeah? Well, you should have known my transceiver was left on. I can't be expected to do everything around here. Unbelievable. Okay, we'll keep going. They can fix it in post. Lights off. The David is up next. Get over to the marker.
Okay. I'll ascend.
Which David are we filming, Mr. Ocean?
David number 1.
The one First Officer Murdoch last operated.
Where do you want me placed?
Above. Come on, lights, light! Yes, that's the way, Lynch. Shine down like the heavens.
Okay.
You don't have much experience diving, do you, Lynch?
Well, this is my first expedition here, but I've
I
dived.
expected as much, judging by your piloting skills.
What?
Now get down onto
Shut
the side of it.
the-
I want to see lights coming across, casting shadows.
What? Reposition.
No, that's not quite right. My angle's off. I need to get a bit lower.
Dude, no.
Mr. Ocean, you should maybe...
It's not good for the decks, you see.
I'm the experienced diver here.
You
I
damaged the
know what I'm
wreck.
doing.
But you're damaging the wreck.
I'll park where I damn well please.
Stephen never speaks to us like this.
Are you serious? You're gonna land on the wreck? You're damaging it. Okay, no viewers. Okay. Turn off light?
Pick up the pace, Lynch.
Okay.
I'm a busy man. I want another downward lighting shot. This time for the GSC.
The GSC? What's that?
The grand staircase. Keep up. You'll notice that this wrecked staircase doesn't look anything like the one in my film. It's because the original staircase broke up and floated out of the ship as it sank.
Hey, your recreation looked pretty accurate.
Yeah, I personally oversaw the whole project. I like to be involved in everything, you know. It's a hard job, but the art is worth the effort.
Yeah, I think...
Of course, it couldn't have been done without my team. They helped a lot with the actual production of the film, but it was my guidance that got us there. I think that's why I won so many awards for that film. Guess how many?
Guess how many awards?
Yeah, go on. How many awards did I win?
Well, maybe...
20! Can you believe
Shut
it?
up, you're
20
bragging.
awards for that single film.
Blah, blah,
And
blah,
I'm
blah,
expecting
blah,
more
blah,
for
blah.
this documentary. I'm revolutionizing the film industry just being here. Get into position and hurry up with those lights.
Alright. Get into position. I'm at the correct level. And turn, turn, turn. And lights.
Did you see that? That damn fish ruined my shot. I'll have to reset and start again.
There's no
Mr.
fish.
Ocean, that's the ghost fish. It's rare to capture it on film.
Surely you know about the ghost fish.
Of course I know about the ghost fish, Walsh.
Are you going to follow it?
No, I can't. My sub's too big to navigate down there. Even with my piloting skills, I can't get close enough with a camera.
I can try getting near it with my ROV.
Don't be ridiculous. If I can't get close, you'd have no hope.
Shut up.
What size is the ROV? Do you have a decent camera?
It's pretty small and fast, but it's only got a basic camera and lights.
You can't be seriously considering this.
I'm afraid so. Dr. Lynch...
But he's an amateur. If I get an ROV, I'll be able to...
You can't afford an ROV, Mr. Ocean. Just like you couldn't afford this dive.
Oh!
Your decision to blow the film budget on CGI.
That iceberg looks amazing, and you know it. It'll make this film.
You're lucky we even paid to bring you down here at all, with the way you've treated us. It certainly won't be happening again.
Yeah.
Are we finished with this filming session, Mr. Ocean?
Yes, I guess so.
Then you're free to go, Dr. Lynch. We'll be in touch.
Yes, of course. Looking forward to it.
Get a shot of the ghost fish now. Okay, channel.
CCGS Wilson, that's a Sedna, over.
Sedna, this is CCGS Wilson. Over.
I'm ready to head up.
How did you go with the filming?
It was interesting. I'll tell you about it when I surface.
No worries. See you soon.
Activate the autopilot. Okay. Autopilot. There we go. What now? We're gonna listen. Are we gonna listen to that whole old hag again?
So, I've had a call from a Mr. Walsh.
Yeah, he was with Mr. Ocean. What did he say?
That he and Mr. Jones were impressed with your attitude and interest towards the wreck, and they'd like to hire us for a contract to film a fish?
A ghost fish. Apparently it's newly discovered, and the footage of it is worth quite a bit. Seems to live deep inside the wreck, and they need someone to film it with an ROV.
Ah, I wondered about that. They've paid to upgrade Predator's cameras and lights, and want us to dive tomorrow, weather permitting. How was Mr. Ocean?
Painful. How'd you go with the images?
No luck, unfortunately. I'd hoped we'd find something for Gillian.
To wash my hands, you know.
At least the images can be sent off to other teams.
Yeah, I'm just not sure where we go from here to find Henderson.
I hope Gillian has something for us.
Where do I go now? Hello, old hag.
Hi, Gillian.
Hello, how are things?
Hello.
Not going well, I'm afraid.
Oh,
We
look
haven't
at
had
me,
any
I'm
luck
old.
with the images. I've searched through them all and haven't found anything relating to Henderson.
Nothing came up today on the wreck either.
My research into the debris fields hasn't brought any new leads. I'm very sorry, but we've had no leads on William's gravesite for several days, and as per our contract, I'm gonna have to put my funding for this expedition on hold.
We understand.
Oh, fuck
Look,
off.
I appreciate all the work you've both put into this search so far, and if we do find a new lead, I'll be happy to reopen the search, but I just can't afford to keep you down there without anything solid to pursue.
It's okay. We were aware this might happen. We're thankful that we've had the opportunity to work with you.
This experience has been unforgettable.
We've managed to learn so much about William and his life in such a small amount of time, and it's made a huge difference in the biography. You'll both be credited in the book, of course.
Thanks.
Are we on the
We'll
ship?
continue to look for clues around the site and give you a call if we find anything
Obviously,
new.
we're on the ship.
Thank you. I'm so sorry to have to pull out at such a late stage.
It's fine. We understand.
I hope we'll speak again soon.
Well, that's great.
It's the nature of the job, unfortunately. Sometimes there's information popping up everywhere, and then long periods of nothing in between.
What do we do now?
We continue with our dive tomorrow. We have funding for that at least. After that, I'm not sure.
In good news, we have some new gadgets for the ROV. The new lights and camera are over there on the table.
I'll get on it now then. All finished.
See you tomorrow.
Alright, time to get that ghost fish.
Radio check.
Coming through clear, Dr. Lynch.
Something wrong?
No, just realizing this might be our last dive.
That's okay. I'm sure something will pop up. Even if it doesn't, we'll find another sponsor for next season.
Yeah.
Okay. Where should I look for this fish?
Mr. Walsh said it's usually spotted around E-deck.
Okay, last dive.
I'll head down there and take a look
Probably.
around. Did he give any tips on how to do
He
this?
just said it's agile and very fast. Makes it difficult to capture on film.
Okay, so I'll need to be quick and try not to scare it off.
Great.
And remember to use the new red lights too. The fish doesn't seem to see red light, so it shouldn't react.
I'll activate them when I get down there.
Okay, over here. Okay, time to go. Towards the E-deck? Yeah, the E-deck. Okay, we're approaching the grand staircase now. The GSC. And there it is, the grand staircase. Okay. I guess the dome was ripped out as well. Kinda late for me to say that. Okay. E-deck. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Let's go down. Jellyfish. Okay, boat deck A, B, C, D, E. Boat A, B, C, D, E. All the way down here. Underneath this deck. Okay, here's the E deck. Okay, where do we go now? Over here? Search the area for the fish. Okay, I will. Oh, it says E-deck. I never noticed that before.
Damn.
There it is.
Here it is. I'll
Can you
keep my
get it on
distance and
film?
start recording. Yeah, I'll just get closer.
Oh. Hold on, I'll move the camera like this instead. Need to turn around myself, all the way around myself.
Here it is. I'll keep my distance and start recording.
Video mode.
Ah, and notice the camera. It's heading for the staircase.
It'll be harder to find if it gets out the ship.
I'll follow it.
Oh, you're not getting out of here. Come on. You're not getting away.
No, it got out.
Quickly, get after it.
Oh, I will. Miss. Okay. You're not getting away. Let me hug you. Come on. Come on. You're not getting away. Chase the fish. Strong signal. Still have a strong signal. Come on. I'm not gonna lose sight of you. You look really old. Do you have a beard? No, I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. Keep on moving. Keep on moving. Okay, come on. Man, it's so far down. How far does this go? I'm really close now. Maybe I need to keep my distance. Come on. Come on. Come on, a fish is faster than this, right?
It stopped again.
Do you think you'll be able to get close enough for a clear shot?
Yeah, it's in a good spot here. I've got it.
Did you get enough footage?
Yeah, I think so. Do I need to do anything else while I'm here?
No, that's all you needed to do. You can change back to your normal lights again now.
Oh, I need to change the lights.
Ready to head back?
Not quite yet. I saw something behind the fish shimmer with the light. I'm gonna check it out.
Might as well. This will probably be our last dive.
Oh, this is the body. It's the body. Where's the wreck?
It's a pocket watch. There's also clothing, a bowler hat, some shoes. It looks to be a Bible cover.
A Bible? Is there anything identifiable there? A name? Initials?
We need to mark this location, and I'll take photographs so we can verify everything in the lab.
Photograph the scene. Camera.
Alright, location is marked. Are you able to collect the pocket watch?
Yeah, it's just sitting on top. I'll leave the WJ... Gene, I know it sounds unbelievable, but I think this might be Henderson.
Are you sure? I think you might be jumping to conclusions here.
Maybe, but with the initials on the watch and the Bible, I mean, it's possible.
Well, what should we do?
I'll head back to the surface.
I really hope you're right about this.
Okay. Recall. And autopilot. Okay, let's go.
Now, this watch is in excellent condition. You wouldn't even know it's been down there so long. The initials are engraved on the back, and the face shows the time the ship sank.
Okay, wash. What now? Whoa!
As we already know, Henderson's initials don't match any other first-class passengers. A watch like this would have only been owned by a wealthy man, too.
It looks the same as the one in his photographs. It must be a match.
The shoes and coat seem to be like the style Henderson preferred.
That was
He always
creepy.
had his shoes
The way she looked
handmade.
at me.
The Bible pages appear to be completely deteriorated, but the leather cover is intact.
I'm sold. I think it's time to contact Gillian and let her know.
I agree.
Hello.
What
How
now,
are
old
you
hag?
both?
Going well, Gillian. We have some good news for you.
Oh?
We think we've found Henderson's final resting place.
Oh my, are you sure? Where was he?
He was near the back of the bow on the port side, close to the debris field we were scanning 2 days ago. Placed a marker and photographed some of the items at the location.
We also recovered a pocket watch from the site. It has the initials WJH engraved on the back.
Do you think it's possible it could be someone else's? Have you checked them against the photos I sent through?
Yes, the items match the photos.
We've found him.
Oh, you don't know how much this means to me, to finally find William's grave. I was
You're gonna
starting
cry.
to think I was wasting my time chasing ghosts in the Atlantic.
Now you have an ending for your biography.
Not just that, we have closure.
What would you like to do?
I want to come down on the next dive with you and place a memorial plaque at the site. I want to see it for myself.
Great idea.
What did you want to do with the items we've collected?
They'll be displayed in museums, alongside other people's recovered belongings.
Good idea.
It's important that children learn about the tragedy of the Titanic, that these objects pulled from the ocean remain as reminders of the lives lost. And to thank you both, I want to fund our next expedition.
Our next expedition?
Where are we heading?
Cliffhanger? Oh. What now?
Sedna, this is CCGS Wilson.
This is Sedna. Go ahead. Over.
You should be coming up on the stern now, Dr. Lee.
The stern?
About 200 meters and closing.
Thanks, Gene. I'll let you know when it starts to show up on my map.
Great. Excited to be back?
Yeah, it's been a long winter. Glad to be back in the driving seat.
Oh.
Bored with the new toys in your lab at the university?
Well, it's been a few
I appreciate
months.
all the funding
Okay.
we received after
So
finishing
you
the
fast forwarded a
Henderson
bit.
job. The attention generated was great for the department. It's just nice to be back out in the field again.
Good to hear. Do you need a refresher with the controls after all this time off?
Nope.
That's alright. I'm fine. It hasn't been that long.
Exactly.
Good. How far are you from the stern now? You must be almost ready to
I don't know, you
descend
tell
the
me.
autopilot.
112 meters.
Just reaching the ocean floor now.
Yeah.
Okay. Autopilot is disengaged. You'd better place a marker before we head too
Marker's
far.
been placed.
Interact with the button in front of the right. You can head towards the reciprocating engine.
Yeah, I know.
The location is marked on your map, and the mission log has been updated.
So, this is a photography mission?
Yeah, we've been contracted to photograph a bunch of locations around the stern wreck. We've a couple of side tasks to carry out while we're here too. but
Okay,
I'll
we're
let
going
you
to the
know as we get
stern.
to them.
The stern section.
I don't think I've seen many photos of the stern.
I think that, yeah, the stern imploded on the way down.
There aren't many photographs of the stern as it's not as accessible or photogenic as the bow. It's a bit of a mess. The stern suffered a lot of structural damage as it sank. So
Exactly.
most of the interior decks collapsed and the starboard side is missing hull plating. But even through all the destruction, quite a few interesting features survived. So we'll be focusing on capturing these on camera.
50 meters.
Historians have learnt a lot by studying the differences in damage and deterioration between the bow and stern sections. The photographs we take today will help experts monitor the rate of decay for different areas.
Flight avionics. Okay. Oh. Locate the reciprocating engines. Okay.
Alright. I can see it up ahead. The engines are massive.
There are the engines.
Two reciprocating engines weigh about 900 tons each and stand just over 9 meters tall. They were powered by the steam from the boiler rooms and turned the two side
Yeah,
propellers.
thanks for the
They also
school
powered
lesson.
the turbine engines which turned the central propeller.
Looks like the upper decks have collapsed and draped over the cylinders.
Yeah, what used to be the first and second class kitchen galley is covering the starboard side, and parts of the sea deck are laying on the port side.
Whoa, what a mess. I think I'm close enough for a photo.
Great. You'll need to deploy the ROV and use the camera.
Let me deploy.
Predator.
If you look up, you'll find a set of VR goggles and a control panel.
Yeah, I know.
To deploy the ROV, reach out and touch the VR goggles with
Come
your
on,
hand
let me control the
controller.
sub.
Pull the trigger to use.
There we go.
Has anything changed on the ROV since I last operated it?
Yeah, it's had a few upgrades thanks to the additional funding. Top quality transmitters have been fitted, so you shouldn't have any issues going out of range of Sedna. Other than that, the movement controls are still the same as the submersible, and the control diagram still appears if you hold down the info button.
Okay.
And the camera?
The camera, map, mission log, and inventory are still accessible through the ROV menu. You can open the menu by pressing and releasing the info button. Then interact with the camera icon with the laser pointer and pull the trigger to use.
Charging? Photograph?
Right. I've taken a photo. What's next?
You can get out of camera mode by pressing and releasing the info button again.
Shut up.
From this menu, you can also see the ROV's map with your next goal location and mission log visible. You should head towards the second-class entrance on the boat deck.
Can I get there in the ROV, or do I need to bring the submersible?
Up to you, really. The range on the ROV is enough to cover the entire stern, but you might like to use the submersible to light up your photographs better. To get back into the submersible, press the return button.
Right.
I know.
I'll head to the second-class entrance now.
Okay, time to head.
You might like to
over
swing
there.
past the starboard side before you head up to the boat deck. You can kind of see the turbine and dynamo engines through the missing hull. You'll need to be at ground level to look in, just forward of the strip of boat deck hanging down.
Come on, get in.
The dynamos generated all the electricity on board, right?
Yeah. Titanic had 4 steam-driven generators that powered the lights, heating, fans, Marconi radio equipment, clocks, telephones, cranes, and elevators. She also had 2 backup generators on D-deck for emergencies, and they were run every night, just in case. Titanic really was a state-of-the-art ship with all the latest conveniences.
What's so special about the second-class entrance? Why are we heading there?
The Olympic-class liners were the first to provide second-class passengers with an elevator, and the elevator equipment can be seen at the second-class entrance.
Ah.
Okay, we're here.
The elevator ran through the central well of the forward second-class staircase and accessed the boat deck through to the F deck, skipping A deck.
Oh, that's a turbine
An
engine.
elevator steward was allocated to each of the 4 elevators on board. They manually moved the elevator up and down the shaft using a lever connected to the motors. A good steward could stop the elevator level with each deck and assisted passengers with information about onboard facilities.
Okay. I guess I'm going to the second class elevator. That's not the entrance. Or is it? Oh, here it is. Come back here, ROV. Where is it? Come on. Oh, that's creepy. That's creepy, I don't know why. Okay, I think I'm gonna go in here. In here and ascend a little bit more. Level? No. Ascend, 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 ascend. Ew, ugly fish. Ascend, ascend, ascend. Come on. When do I stop ascending? Now? All the way up here? Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'll stay at this level then. We're 6 meters out. I'm heading in here.
Alright, I'm at the second class entrance. It's not in great shape.
The walls of the entrance are propping the equipment up, but it's leaning to port and unstable. Be careful not to get too close when taking the photograph.
Right.
Okay. Got it. Oh my god. Okay. Photo.
Done. Where to next?
Next up is the starboard A-deck crane, just aft of here. I've updated your map and mission log.
I'll head there now. I didn't realize any cranes survived on the stern.
Yeah. This is the only one still attached. It was electric, like the other cranes on board, and was used to access the number 4 hatch on B-deck. The stern holds 4, 5, and 6 were mostly used for storing third-class baggage and refrigerated food supplies.
Okay.
Alright, I'm at the crane. I'll get the camera ready.
Oh my god.
Done.
Great. Onto the aft mast. Like the foremast, the aft mast has collapsed, but you'll see it's fallen to port and leaning over the edge of the B-deck hull.
Okay.
Leaning to port? Was that from the impact?
30 meters out.
The stern was spiraling as it landed, and everything shifted to port, including the upper decks. It's more noticeable from the starboard side, but you can see the C-deck second-class promenade windows don't line up with the lower deck walls by about 3 meters.
Oh, here it is.
I had no idea the impact was so violent.
Yeah.
See the mast.
The stern was traveling at roughly 60 kilometers per hour when it hit the ground. A lot of debris trailed out of the stern as it spun, and the jagged edges of the exposed decks were folded back or peeled off. The implosion damage had blown out the walls and
10 meters out.
so the upper decks were lacking supports and collapsed on top of each other as it landed. The only reason the stern has some structure now is the watertight bulkheads remain.
Okay, good to know. That's the crane.
Photograph has been taken. Is it just me, or does this mast look shorter than the foremast?
Yeah, this aft mast is slightly shorter than the foremast. Only the bottom section of both masts remains. The top 4.5 meters were teak and have since disintegrated.
Okay.
Okay, what's next?
We're heading aft again. Over to the starboard side this time. I'll mark it on your map.
What should I be looking for?
We're moving towards a piece of decking, sticking up out of the collapsed decks. A loose section of the well deck fell fast enough that it managed to slice through the decks just forward of watertight bulkhead O.
Whoa.
A piece of decking stacking up. Okay. Where's the ROV? ROV. Man, I travel far with the ROV. Where's the ROV? Oh, there, okay. Oh my god, that's so scary. What's that light? Okay, I'll head on over to the collapsed deck. because it slides through some more deckings. University of Nova Scotia Sciences. Flight avionics. 8 meters. Get right on top of it.
The exposed joists on top can pose a threat for the ROV. Make sure you don't get too close.
Right, I'll keep my distance. Done. Why is the decking here collapsed so much more than the port side?
This area suffered massive implosion damage. The
Okay.
stern still had pockets of air as it sank.
I know that. And it imploded.
Increased to a point where the surrounding water forced its way into these pockets.
Mm-hmm.
The implosion was powerful enough to strip away all the cabin walls and supports from this area, leaving the decks to collapse on top of each other.
Yep.
Survivors reported hearing underwater explosions. Do you think that was the stern imploding?
Yep, it was.
Yeah, that's the current opinion. Ships don't go down quietly.
Okay, what's next?
We've been asked to recover a tile from the decking just aft of here. There is a small pile of tiles from the third-class general room, and we can grab one from the top of the pile.
Could recover something? Ascend. Oh, deckings.
I found the tile. I just need to pick it up by holding down one of the
What's a
triggers.
tile? Let's get camera. Fuck it. What happened to the audio? Hello? Audio? Hello? Think the audio froze. So this tile was originally from the general room. Was that near here? Yeah, the third class general and smoking rooms were at the very aft stern, just on the poop deck. We'll pass them as we head on over to the port side propeller. Actually, no. Since the audio crashed, I think I'm going to end the video, no, the stream here. This was a great stream, and I was able to explore so many sections of the Titanic. So, I would like to thank you all for watching, even if someone's still here. And goodbye. Yeah. Just one moment.
Thank you.